welcome back to the 7th episode. We have a bunch of news today.
Yeah, we haven't been playing much. No.
Well, we got our first game to make a review. That will be the last thing that we talk about.
Cool. Thank you for the key.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about that later.
Yeah. So, in these last 2 weeks, I think, since the last episode, we got a bunch of news and interesting things. So the first thing is that Grand Theft Auto 6, we don't know if it will be a 6 installment or not, has been announced. We knew that the game existed already because of all the leaks and all that stuff, but...
Oh, like 2 years ago, no? Something like that.
The leaks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think...
2 years ago.
I think it
One
was...
and a half,
no,
something like that.
Yeah, I think it was... I think I saw it the other day and it was just 1 year ago that the leaks came out of all the gameplay and stuff.
A little more.
Maybe like 1 month or something.
Well, 1.5, something like that.
Yeah.
I remember I was working.
Yeah, well, but we had the leaks and it was rumored that the game was going to be announced this year. And next month is the 25th anniversary of Rockstar Games, and they announced that they're gonna be showing the trailer for the next Grand Theft Auto. Because they say early December, the only big event that we have in early December is the Game Awards, so I believe...
When is it?
I think it's on the 8th of December. I think it will be around there. Maybe before, but I don't know. I think it will be a good opportunity to just put it there. So
They announced that because it was kind of leak or something like that, no?
yeah,
You told me.
yeah, I think so. Like some of the presidents at Take-Two or something like that maybe leak some information. So yeah, let's see. It is a very exciting thing, to be honest, because we didn't have a Grand Theft Auto game in like 10 years. It's a pretty long time.
We only got Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah. It is rumored to be the most expensive game ever made. $1 to $2 billion of production. That's insane. And we don't know if we will be like most of the Rockstar releases, that they come first on console and then on PC.
Do you think it's gonna be like amazing graphically, or they spend a lot of money because it's gonna be super big? I
don't know.
Because it's an open world, so open world finally
Yeah, but when
are not the best looking game, huh?
yeah, it depends. Like Red Dead Redemption 2, it is.
But yeah.
So I think they will try to top that. So if they do that, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game that still looks insane. So I think they will try to do that.
But you have less things to do than GTA.
Yeah, they have. But apparently, now I remember that I read that some people at Rockstar say that maybe they wanted to make like a smaller map, but with more things to do. And I think that would be better than just having a massive map with maybe not so many things to do. Like I prefer like a small city with more places to enter, more places to explore. So, yeah, let's see.
Like imagine if you can enter like any building or house.
Yeah, that would be.
That's still.
That would be.
No game did that so
No.
far. I mean, it's
No,
Too much, maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's too much because they need to put a lot of like interiors designs and things like that. I think like from the leaks that we saw of the game, you could like enter many stores and steal everything, and I don't know, you have like different mechanics, but I didn't see much of the leaks. I checked just a little bit when they came out, and that's it.
I mean, there wasn't much.
Yeah. But yeah, let's see next month what we have with that.
GTA 6 and Death Stranding 2, maybe. That will be next.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it should be close, Death Stranding. I had the feeling that it is close. It is true that, like, for example, when Kojima announced Death Stranding 1 was back in 2016, and he showed like all these cutscenes, and it seems like it was going to come like the next day, and it came out in 2019. So I don't know, it could be.
But when he showed the gameplay, how long did it took after that?
Yeah, I think it probably was like 1 year before.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna come out before the middle of next year, at least.
Yeah, I think it will be probably in the end of the year, like quarter 4 or something like that.
Okay, next news.
We have Valve announced the Steam OLED. I have a video here to show. I think it looks pretty good. Like, it's not only OLED, it has a HDR display too, so that's a pretty good thing. Apparently it has a 30, correct me if I'm wrong, but 30 to 40% more battery.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, better speakers.
Isn't that you can play like, I don't know, Cyberpunk for like 4 hours?
Yeah. I think you have a higher refresh screen too, to 90 Hz, so that's pretty good too. I think it's easy to change the display if something happened, like if, I don't know, it's broken or whatever. So, like, it's a nice update because I think it changed the price a lot of what it is now, the current Steam Deck. But
how much is it?
I think you have one that it costs $399. That is like the normal one without OLED. Another one.
But the OLED?
The OLED, I think the best one might be like 600 something. That one comes with everything. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's a pretty good machine, to be honest. Like, my feelings with the Steam Deck is that I don't think it's a machine to replace PC, because like playing these big AAA games now on the Steam Deck didn't look quite good to me. I tried, for example, Hogwarts Legacy or Redfall, and I don't know. Redfall is not a good example. But Hogwarts Legacy, for example, yeah, it's a game.
But how does it work?
I don't know. It looks a little bit weird.
No, how does it look? How does it work? You can play it again?
No, yeah, it's stable, but
that depends on the person. The thing is that you like good graphics.
No, I like if I'm playing on a handheld, I know that there is some sacrifice has to be made. But for example, if you play games for I don't know, the PS4 generation or things like that, it looks insane on the Steam Deck. Like, I saw the last Tomb Raider, and it was running at 60 frames, and everything looks really sharp and beautiful, and it was really impressive to see that kind of game on a handheld. But when you go more to these new games that are relying too much in upscalers and things like that, it doesn't quite work.
Like you are playing in a 600 $300, maybe $400
Yeah,
computer.
yeah. It's still a computer, but I think it has that thing that it makes you feel that it's a console and it's still a computer. But yeah, I think it's a good thing if you want to have your Steam library there and take it with you.
I mean, for me, I would say like I have a Mac now, no, with a Windows partition. Maybe could be a console for me because I don't have the money now for building on my desktop, no.
Yeah.
So a Steam Deck could be a good thing for me. Or if you travel at all or something like that, you don't need a.
I don't know how,
computer.
because you can connect it also to a screen, so I don't know how it looks there. Maybe on a screen.
No, yeah, I read people that. I think I read like on a forum, like a truck driver that he just take the Steam Deck with him and a monitor and plays them.
Yeah.
And you can connect mouse, everything.
Yeah. You can use it like a normal computer if you want. So yeah, I think it's
I think it's smaller than a laptop.
Yeah.
Gaming laptops are not that good.
Yeah, I think it's it is expensive, but it has it's worth having it if you want to have it. Like you have a lot of Steam games, even though there is some of them that are not like verified for the Steam Deck. You can Steam play them. For example, I play Monster Hunter World. Like it doesn't have the verification thing, and it's working alright. Like I didn't notice anything weird in the game. I guess like the ones that are verified are maybe more optimized in one way or something like that, or I don't know if it is optimization or like they just check that everything works and that's it.
I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you can install Windows, emulate.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things. But yeah, that was the Steam Deck OLED. Then
compare with the PlayStation. What's it called?
Portal.
Yeah, Portal. It's called Portal.
Portal.
Yeah. It's a handheld, but it's not a console.
It's just like a remote screen play.
It's the biggest screen of the three handheld that we have now.
Yeah.
It's not OLED, but it's the biggest.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Like, would you buy that one if you had a chance? Or you find it a little bit pointless?
For me, I think it's pointless. Maybe if you have a big house and you have the PS5 on the first floor and you are on the second floor.
Yeah. The thing is, like, you need to have the.
And you can use it outside your house if you have a good connection.
Yeah.
So maybe in that case.
Yeah. I don't know how it works with the latency and all that stuff, but I guess it really depends on your internet connection. If you have good internet, it's okay. But for example, you have good internet in your house, it probably works okay, but I don't know, maybe outside it won't be the best thing.
Yeah, but I have the TV there, so like the point. I mean, if you live with somebody that uses the TV,
yeah,
that person also games or watch something. Yeah, but in my case, I'm the only one basically using the TV. So
yeah.
But if you have somebody like that, maybe the Portal, instead of buying a TV, just get the Portal and use it. I don't know.
Yeah, if you have family and things like that you are like many people in the house and the TV is always busy.
Family game.
Family game. But yeah, then we move fast to the next one. apparently the Nintendo president came out to deny all the what was that? came out to deny all the Nintendo Switch rumors. So specs and that it was a show in the Gamescom is all a lie, apparently.
Of course it's true. what is he gonna say? No.
He said that no, that is not true. But it is the only thing that is true is that in the past Nintendo say like no, we are not doing this, and the next day they were announcing that they were doing that.
But of course they are making the Switch 2 and it's gonna come out next year. They are doomed if they don't do it.
Yeah.
But they are already not making any new games, they're just making remakes and remasters. It's obvious that the Switch 2 is coming next year.
Yeah.
I don't know, sometimes Japanese mentality.
And I think it should come like early next year, not like the end of next year. But like
that I don't know.
At least half of the year. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. It's not gonna come out on March or something like that because they didn't announce anything.
I think like summer will be perfect.
Unless they announce it on like December, Christmas, something like that, and they say 3 months.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I think I don't know how much longer they can just keep pushing Nintendo Switches because it's going down. Like lately, I have been like seeing reports, and PS5 is the one that keeps going up, and the Switch is going down. A big amount of consoles now. Like they are not selling that many. It's still a lot. Like if you compare it with I don't know, with Xbox, maybe it's still a lot. But people is clearly just.
It's still winning.
Yeah, it's still.
Almost everywhere. But yeah, it's obvious that they are making the second one. Why say that they are not doing that? And any company or any studio in field, they are working on, when they work on a game, it's like they need 5 years, 4, 3 at least. So it's obviously, as soon as you make one console, you start working on the next. Because it's something that takes a lot of time.
Yeah, I don't know how long it takes for them to figure out how to make a console that it will be like good enough for, I don't know, 7 years in the future from now.
10 years. So if they are not preparing for that now, it means that we are going to have the Switch 2 in 5 years. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, let's see if they
was only denying the specs.
I think like I can't remember, but I think he was denying everything. Like no, it's not a Switch 2 and the specs.
Maybe it's not a Switch 2. Maybe it's not lying.
Yeah,
the new console, so technically it's not lying.
I don't think it will be called Switch something.
No, it's not gonna call Switch 2.
No, I think they already did that with the Wii, and it wasn't a good idea. I think it will be.
Maybe it has the Switch. It was like the Switch, no, the sound and the thing. Maybe this one has another sound, and like it's gonna go the clap.
The clap.
I don't know.
Nintendo clap.
Nintendo clap.
No, but I don't know, because it's true that the Switch has been such a massive thing that it's hard to remove that brand from people's mind now.
Yeah, but Wii was also.
Yeah.
Nintendo 64 was also.
Yeah, but you have the NES and the SNES. That one was a follow-up. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We will see. Then we have a...
Then, yeah. Tom Holland. No.
But there is the pictures with Tom Holland as Link.
Tom Holland or Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. But yeah, we're gonna have a live action Zelda movie with Sony Pictures. Very interesting. They're teaming up to make the movie. It's a weird decision to make live action for me. I think it would have been much better.
For Zelda, it's easy.
Depends in like what period or which period of Zelda you're like trying to make the live action. If it is something more close to Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, that have more like the realistic look, I think it will work perfectly.
But the new ones too.
Yeah. But the thing, the new ones are a little bit more cartoonish.
Yeah, but it's a live action. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think that the Zelda universe or whatever can be done in like
in a live action.
Yeah.
The director
with a big budget, of course.
Yeah, I guess it will have the director of this thing. What he did before?
Maze Runner 1, 2, 3.
Wasn't
the director of the Mario movie was also like a random guy.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
Like I told you, if you put like a good director, like with a name, they wanna do the things probably maybe in their own way, and with Nintendo you don't do that. So.
Yeah, they probably. Well, like the guy that Miyamoto came out to say that he has been involved in the production of this movie for years now. I don't think we are going to see this movie like anytime soon. It seems it will be something like 2-3 years from now.
Yeah, no more. And it's probably gonna be like a known actor that plays Link.
Yeah.
There was an actress I saw on Twitter that said she wanted to play Zelda.
Yeah.
Kinda has a Zelda face.
Yeah, she's from how is it called, this thing? It was this series. There was Euphoria. That one.
Oh, how is she called?
Euphoria?
No, the actress.
No.
Yeah. Hunter Schaffer, I think. Oh yeah, she really has a Zelda-esque face.
She could be Zelda or Link.
No, not Link, but
but yeah, then we have. I sent you yesterday. There is a roadmap of Sony games for 2024. The only ones in this list that are like confirmed are Grand Blue Fantasy coming on February, Helldivers 2 also coming on February, I think. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth also coming on February. Silent Hill 2, there has been a lot of rumors that it could be around March. The game just like had a bunch of leaks of I don't know, a lot of like listings in different stores, like up to pre-order now and blah blah blah, on Amazon, GameStop, in many different countries. So it might come early next year. I think we will see it in the Games Awards, so we have that. Foam Star, I didn't know that it was exclusive to PlayStation, but it's coming also.
Yeah, that was it was on the PS Play. Yes, how's called that?
State of Play.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought it was a multi-platform thing. But yeah. And then we have Rise of the Ronin. That one is coming next year. That one is I really want to play that one. I don't know if it will be good, but it seems to be like the first high budget game from these people. Team Ninja. Pacific Drive. Yeah, that one, I don't know what is that game. Did you see it?
No. Okay.
Well, I don't know what is that one.
I mean, I check it, but I don't really remember.
Then Lost Soul Asile, that is confirmed for next year, but that could happen or not happen at all. That one, I don't know. I will try it. I don't know if it will be good or not, but I try. Stellar Blade, it was supposed to come this year, but they didn't say anything. They didn't say if it was delayed, if it was still coming. I don't think it's coming now. There is no way that they will announce it for tomorrow. But probably some show like soon, State of Play or something, will give us an update in the game. Or the Games Awards. Concord, that one is already confirmed for next year. It's another kind of like multiplayer thing.
Yes.
This one I don't know what it is. Conalaria.
Which one?
Conalaria.
Yeah.
Or Convalaria.
Convalaria.
Well,
What? Convalaria. Convalaria? What is?
that one I don't know what it is.
What else?
In this roadmap it says Wolverine. There is no way that Wolverine is coming out next year. It has been announced already like 2 years ago, 3. It was announced in 2021. But it was announced at the same time as Spider-Man 2. And I know like there is like different teams, but they share like people. So I don't know. It could be next year.
Let's say. Yeah.
Could be next year or 2025. Death Stranding 2.
And the other one, Death Stranding 2.
Yeah, and The Last of Us Part 2 Remaster.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, but it is a exclusive game for the PS5. I think it will be more like the Part 1, like a excuse.
Yeah, it's gonna be on PC.
Yeah.
But like I told you, this year and next year, Xbox also has finally games.
A bunch of games.
Like we have Starfield, Redfall, Starfield, Redfall, and some indies. But next year you have like a bowl that looks nice. Will be like a Bethesda game,
Yeah, it's
but more modern, without loading screen every 2 seconds.
it looks like a Elder Scroll, but
Yeah.
modernized. You have Hellblade.
Maybe Fable. We don't know that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Hellblade 2.
Stalker also.
It looks amazing, the Hellblade 2, but we haven't seen any gameplay, no? But the graphic of the faces being shown
Yeah.
looks so good. Yeah, Stalker 2, but we don't know also. Nothing is confirmed. No?
Stalker.
Hellblade, yeah, man.
Yeah, Stalker and Hellblade, yes. But the thing with Stalker is that it says like it has been like that, saying pre-order now, coming out at the end of 2023, and then it doesn't come and it gets pushed. So now it has a date. I think I can't remember if it was for March or something like that. But again, it could be pushed.
Then this game that looks kinda... I like the graphics, South of Midnight. You only show a trailer of this creepy guy playing the guitar.
Yeah, I remember. But that one is coming next year. He didn't say anything in the trailer.
I don't know, I checked like at least like a rumor, like you say.
Yeah,
Maybe not.
because that one they showed in the Xbox thing,
Yeah, they should.
the streaming, but they didn't say anything, like not year or anything like that.
What's the one that I sent you on WhatsApp? That horror game,
Project Mara.
Project Mara.
But
I mean, it was only like 20 seconds of a video, so.
And it doesn't even have an official name,
but it can be interesting.
Yeah.
Like an exclusive horror game.
Yeah.
What else? I didn't know. It was announced. I don't know if it's gonna be for next year. I don't think so. The Outer World 2. That we talked about that game today. The first one.
Yeah, that one was announced. But that one I think will come after about.
Yeah. And what about that? You were gonna remake the Perfect Dark.
Gee, that one I don't know. It's still in the dark.
Yeah. Also, what happened with the house? The other one? Beyond Good and Evil?
Also.
It was canceled?
No, they say that it's not canceled, but has been in production for, I don't know, more than a decade now.
I didn't play the first one, but I kind of really want to play.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But
to be honest, for me, finally, 2024 is gonna be more PlayStation and Xbox on the same level.
And Nintendo will take the backseat.
I mean, if Nintendo launch Switch 2, it's gonna destroy both of them. We know them.
Yeah, it depends, because the PS5 Pro is also...
Yeah, but it's the same console.
Yeah, it's... but it will be... I don't know. Like, a lot of people want the PS5 Pro, so...
I mean, I don't want it.
No, of course, but like... But for... Like, I will want it, but I don't think I will buy it the moment that it gets announced. I don't think I will buy it.
Unless they say it, and it's confirmed and every game runs at, I don't know, 60 FPS or whatever.
Yeah, please. At least that.
If that doesn't happen, then why?
The thing is, like, the games that are from Sony, they run at 60 FPS, even more. Horizon, God of War, Spider-Man, Death Stranding, like those games we know. It's more like the third-party stuff and the multi-platform things that have been struggling a lot with the performance of the games in the console. But
yeah, but for example, if the PS5 Pro comes out the same month as Switch 2, no one's gonna buy. I mean, of course, some people's gonna buy.
It depends, I don't know.
No, you know, everyone. It's in Nintendo. Like most of the people love it.
Yeah, but I think
millions.
I do think that people that plays on PlayStation have more like tendency to go and buy a Nintendo Switch than maybe people that play on Xbox. But I don't know. Like the thing is, of course, is like the Switch 2 is an entirely new console. The PS5 Pro is a refresh upgrade. That unless that they show something that it runs really well and it's like something that you think like, I don't know, is insanely good. I don't think it will be the same effect as the PS4 Pro, because the jump from the PS4 to the PS4 Pro was like having the ability of like play games in 4K. From HD, standard HD to that, it was a big jump. In this case, it's just more performance in games, or like 8K resolution, but that's barely a thing now.
I didn't have the 4 Pro, but I didn't mind playing like Death Stranding, Last of Us 2, God of War on the normal PS4.
No.
The game run really well.
Yeah, of course. I think it's just a thing of resolution. If you really want to see the game on 4K, running in 4K, it's like you go with the Pro at that time. And I think like also was that transition from like 4K TVs coming, becoming more standard and leaving the HD generation behind. Now, like in this point, I don't think we are like in the moment where like 8K TV is a standard yet. It's like
and I don't know if it's gonna become a standard
unless they become like cheap. It's the only way.
But 8K TV are massive.
Yeah. We can. Yeah.
4K in, I don't know, 15 inches TV is enough.
Yeah.
You're gonna put 8K in a 50 inch.
Yeah, like the problem is that I don't know. I never saw like how much different it would look 4K to 8K. Like I was looking a video one day of people, like they wanted to test how people will react to play in 8K. Like they couldn't even like realize which one was 4K and which one was the other one. I think like it becomes a little bit more hard to notice. It's like the people that say, no, I have 90 FPS and 120. Well, you notice maybe yes, maybe no. I think the other one is maybe bigger, but the difference, but I don't know.
I think what's gonna become more standard maybe and cheaper is gonna be things like OLED and those things. More resolution.
Yeah, like a QLED or OLED TV are becoming a lot cheaper nowadays. It's not super cheap, but you find them for some good price maybe.
Yeah. But I just hope that the PS5 yes, Pro change the design. I mean, they usually do that with they usually do that with the Slim, but this one that came out now,
it's just smaller. This one is Slim. It's more.
It's smaller and uglier. It's uglier, and the thing in the middle is like like a convex. Concave.
Yeah.
It's not straight, no? And it's just super shiny. Yeah, and the curve of the CD, the Blu-ray,
the disc, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a too abrupt, no?
Yeah,
not
like
smooth.
It's like pregnant.
Yeah, I don't like.
No, like there is some weird design choices in the Slim. I like, for example, the lines in the thing. I don't dislike them. I think they look okay. But then, like in the size of the console, the one that we have now, it has some kind of like bends or I don't know, things like that. Now they took away that piece, and you can kind of like see the insides of the console, and I think that looks a little bit ugly. Can you see like a cable or something like that? I don't know. It seems a bit cheap. Having the stand that is that tiny little piece of plastic that you need to kind of insert in the middle of the console just to be.
Yeah, that's it for the horizontal.
Yeah, I don't know.
That one comes with the console.
Yeah, that one.
You
Yeah,
don't need to buy it.
The other stand, I think it looks better. Yeah, it looks a little bit more high quality, but meh. I wouldn't buy it, to be honest.
No.
I don't think the console doesn't even need to have the stand for me. But yeah. One of the problems, since we are talking about the Slim version, is that apparently, and I saw a lot of people that are with preservation stuff and things like that, when you buy the PS5, even if you are buying this the disc drive version, to start to use the console, it needs to make like a connection to the internet to make like a parity with the disc drive. It's just like a 1 second thing. The problem is in like in the future, when you don't have maybe servers and things like that, you won't be able to use the disc drive anymore. That's the problem.
Why is that? Did they say what?
For what I read, it's like a piracy thing from the Blu-rays that needs to have that authentication thing. I don't know why, but it's like required for that. It's not something that Sony maybe wanted to just throw to you because it was.
But why the PS5, the normal PS5, doesn't require anything?
Because I think like the normal PS5, for example, if you grab a slim version and you connect this drive to the, if you grab like a digital version of the PS5, the normal, and you connect a disk drive, it won't read it. There is no way to make it read it. So it's kind of like the disk drive is already integrated in the system itself. Even like, I think it's not that easy to change the disk drive. Like if you want to buy a new one, I don't think it's something that you have or you can do just like that. It has like a chip inside that needs to be kind of connected with your console.
But why does stop piracy?
No, I don't know that much. I don't know. It's just something
kind of similar to what Xbox announced about third-party.
Yeah, it could be that.
Joysticks and those things.
Yeah, you can use it for anything else. The disk drive. But yeah.
Well, yeah, kind of shitty, but
it's not like a terrible thing, to be honest, but yeah, I guess with time, maybe our PS5 becomes more valuable, and then we can sell it for a lot of money. This one is the
yeah, when the Pro comes out.
Yeah, we need to see how it is, the Pro one. It's like, for example, the PS3, the original, the backwards compatible, is the most expensive PS3 because it just has the ability to read a PS2 game.
But is it that much of a problem that in the future it's not gonna be able to read any Blu-ray or whatever? Like in a really far future.
It really depends.
40 years. Those consoles are not gonna work anymore. Maybe in 50 years.
It depends, I don't know. PS1 and PS2 still work, and how much? The PS1 has like almost 30 years. It still works.
Well, in 60 years.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think like it all depends on how is the transition from PS5 to PS6. For example, if you today you have a PS5, the preservation about the PS4 doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Because like maybe there is some games that don't work, but it's like I don't know, 4 games probably that don't work on the PS5.
I mean, for me, the only reason to buy a PS4, if I have already a PS5, is just to collect the console.
Yeah, it's the only way, or the only point to have a PS4. But if the PS6 or whatever it is called has the same thing that you can play PS5, I would say that you should have even PS4 games, like put 3 generations there like the PS3 did, and that's it.
Yeah, and I don't know if they are gonna eventually stop that or just keep.
I think like backwards compatible should be mandatory.
I mean, these days that basically those consoles are computers, I don't think it's gonna be that much of a problem in the future.
No. But because I think like it's nice to have many generations. Like the thing is that in the future maybe there is no more point on physical games, so if it is backwards or not, it could be all through.
In the future, the point of physical games is the same as now.
Yeah.
But what I like about the future maybe is is that finally we have some better dialogue in some games thanks to AI. No,
Yeah, that
because I
is
think it's a great idea to just let a machine
right. The
make a
quest.
game.
Yeah.
Right, the quest, the dialogues. What do you think?
Yeah. I don't know. Let's see what Xbox can do with this new incorporation of AI in their games.
What I'm saying that to the people.
Xbox, like, they bought or they are like making a collaboration, I don't know, with a AI company, and apparently it's like to, I think like it's not a good year to announce the AI thing to replace people that will write quests and things like that. But it could be interesting to see how it works. At this point, I think like maybe it's not the best moment to just try to see how it works. Maybe it will feel too, I don't know how to say it, weird to have AI writing quests and things like that. That it could end up in being something kind of soulless. It depends how much it needs to be implemented.
Yeah, I think AI needs more time to be able to do something similar to what a human can do.
Yeah.
The AI is a good thing as a tool for automatization of some things. I don't know, instead of having one person
Yeah.
putting grass in a field, just let an AI do those things, but not write
I think like
a dialogue or something.
no, yeah, I think mostly if you're like talking about narrative aspects of a game, that should be all created from humans. Unless like one of the things that I was listening the other day is like, okay, you have this AI tool and you want to make a quest about something in a specific, and you throw a bunch of topics to the AI, and the AI kind of like comes with a path to, I don't know, build a certain type of story, and you say, okay, it's a good idea to start, okay, taking from here and see how I make a quest based on like the things I use with the AI. So for example, if you want to make a quest about go and hunting something, maybe using the AI to see how you can go to hunt, or like, I don't know, different things that maybe are like minor structures to the quest. I don't know, it can work. It's the only way I see it.
Yeah.
Like that, something that could help you to boost your creativity about the quest, but not that it will write it for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I read a lot of people, for example, I mean, on Twitter, it's a lot of AI lovers, no? Oh, look at these 10 amazing tools for improving your...
Yeah.
But like people saying, in the future AIs, they are gonna be in charge of making the movies for you, the games for you, because they know what you like. They're gonna just make whatever you want. No, they're gonna make the perfect movie or the perfect game for you. And I think that first, bullshit, and it's horrible, because what's the point of having always the perfect game for you, no? Or always the perfect movie for you? First, you can talk about that game with anybody, like only you play or you only watch a movie, and we are humans, and part of watching or playing something is that you wanna talk about it with somebody. I mean, that's why we are doing this, no? We like to talk about games, so we say, fuck it, let's just film it, record it. And if you don't have anybody, even a forum or whatever, it's like, I feel like I need to express myself, no? Like, oh, look, I play Final Fantasy. Oh, I use this and this character, and say, oh, I am this one, and we talk about the story. If you don't have that, it's like, what's the point? What's the point of living if you don't share the things?
Yeah.
And also, you need to play shitty things. You need to watch shitty things so you know what you like. Or you maybe play something or watch something that you don't expect that you are gonna like. Maybe you hate FPS, and one day you say, okay, I'm gonna play Redfall, and you love it. And it can happen.
That one.
And if you have an AI, the AI is gonna always give you what you want. It's never gonna give you shitty things. It's gonna say, I'm gonna give this shit because maybe he like.
Redfall looks like it was made by AI.
Yeah.
No, but like, yeah, I think like when you have the perfect thing for you that already knows everything about you, you won't have the surprise factor. You will lose that. It will be something impossible to achieve, and it will be always a repetition of the same things because it already knows what you like, and maybe the only way to change that is like throwing more things that you like. But if it has access to every single thing that you like, it will come out with the perfect thing all the time, and you're gonna need to kind of go to pretend that you like things that you don't like to be in that game and kind of change it a little bit.
Have you never watched shitty movie and say, I want to watch a shitty movie?
Yeah, of course.
Or maybe you play a game and say, why the hell I'm playing this?
Yeah.
This game sucks. I don't know what I'm playing. That happens, and if you have the perfect thing, that's never gonna happen again.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I think like, again, AI could be great for things like, for example, on PC, we have this technology that Nvidia has now with AI. And it's a great tool. It makes games run better. They look really good and everything because it's powered through an AI that is in charge of upscaling the games and make the picture quality be super nice, and or like produce like frames. And you have like tools that in hands of the AI are really good. When we are talking about creation or art, I don't know. I think art has been always a manifestation of human beings, and when I see like people using AI to make music, to make I don't know, paintings and things like that, I don't know how much skill you need to have to make that kind of thing. But at the same time, I don't know if it is something that you should be proud of when you're like just input some putting like some commands and things like that to have the result.
Yeah. Now you have the prompters.
Yeah.
People like prompt.
Yeah. So I think like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what you say, for example, music or painting. A lot of these AI lovers, like I say, they say like, no, but human works like an AI. It's a flesh-made machine. They just take things from others and combine them into something. You get inspiration from this thing or whatever image your brain has, and you make something, or music or whatever. But that's not it. Those things that you receive, that your brain receives, you process them, and when you create something, there are emotions going inside you, combined with your experiences. It's not just taking part of different things and putting them together. I mean, that's what AI do. It doesn't have feeling.
No, of course.
But we have feeling, and if we don't have feeling, yeah, maybe we are just like a robot. We just take things and put them together. But that's the key.
Yeah, I think like there is a big difference about having an influence and copying something and paste it in your own work. That's the key difference. There is people that do that. Yeah, of course, there is people that do that without AI. Like they copy something and they just paste it and that's it. But I think like when we are talking about influence, that I think the people that defend the AI are just trying to say like, okay, the influence that you have is the same that the same way that the AI will try to create something new. I think it's different because whatever thing that we are looking to have inspiration or whatever is just like our perspective. Maybe it's not the perspective of the artist or whatever. So whatever we get from that work, it will be an influence. It will have a different result in me, in you, and in 10 other people. So yeah.
Like the other day, I got in my YouTube feed randomly, like a first time that, for example, Eric Clapton playing Tears in Heaven, no? And the story of the song is like his 4-year son died, in an accident. He fell from the 4th floor or something like that. And he made a song for his son, dead son, no? Like, and that, if you know the song, it's like a sad song. And how do you prompt that? It's like song for a father that lose his son, and a machine doesn't know shit. I mean, maybe he's gonna put together maybe a good song, but it's not gonna have.
Yeah, no, it's something
unless that it knows what it is.
No, the only way that can touch that is through lyrics, because it's the only explicit way of like saying, okay, I'm gonna make a song about a son falling from a 4th floor and blah blah blah. That's the only way, because you have lyrics. Now when it is something so abstract that is more like about the feeling of the song, or like the sound itself that it has, that is really hard to.
Or let's say, I mean, I believe that maybe in the future it's gonna come that moment.
Yeah, probably.
But that moment is when the real AI exists, not this AI.
Yeah, when
we really create a living, same, like a thinking thing.
Yeah, like in Pluto.
Conscious. Yeah, like Pluto. Right.
Those are like.
Now it's not that.
Now we are really, really far away.
Yeah, but maybe, like I said, maybe in 100 years,
Yeah.
AI is gonna be able to maybe create art.
No, maybe in 50. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'll say some random years.
Yeah. No, maybe in 45 point. Well, yeah. Well, let's move to the next topic. We have Call of Duty 3, your favorite franchise.
I thought you were talking about the fish. You could say cod.
No, not the fish.
Okay.
So Call of Duty 3, when Modern Warfare 3 came out, I think yesterday, and it has been a big, controversial, but it has. I don't know if it is the lowest rated game in the franchise, but probably one of them. Now it has like a 53 in Metacritic.
Apparently, I don't know. I haven't read that. Maybe you. The campaign is really boring and bad. That's why the score is so low, or also the multiplayer sucks.
There is like the campaign is boring, and it seems to be really bad, like in terms of the narrative. I don't know who plays Call of Duty for a narrative thing, but more like for the spectacle of the high production FPS, like it's not having that. And the second thing is like that it lasts around 3 hours only, when most of the campaigns tends to be like 6 to 8 hours and things like that. Then it feels like this is a DLC for the last Modern Warfare game that came, I think, came out like last year or something like that. the problem is like this game, like if you play it on the PS5, it doesn't even have a dedicated platinum or things like that. It shows like I show it as a DLC of the past game. So it has that. The multiplayer also feel lackluster because it's just like bringing some old maps and everything for like $70 plus all the microtransactions that it has. So I guess like people is just upset that it has that problem. No, it comes.
That's a comment that we saw that on Metacritic, most of the reviews are on PS5. Then PC, a little bit on PC.
Yeah.
And Xbox.
Yeah.
They don't even buy their own game.
What happened?
At least for review.
Yeah, what happened with the family egg? It wasn't a monopoly, but you know, but like, and I think like the funny thing about this is that this is the first game in the franchise that Xbox is advertising as a first-party game, and it got like the lowest score possible. Like even a few days ago, I saw that people were like turning on the Xbox, and the first thing that you will get is like a screen that says "Buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3." That's a little bit annoying.
It's not on Game Pass.
No.
Oh no.
You're expecting too much.
But also they say that they usually take like around 3 years to make a code.
Yeah.
And this one they made in 1 year and a half.
Yeah,
they say they weren't gonna do crunching, but they
did
crunch like hell. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. At this point, I think like they shouldn't like do these things anymore. I think the campaign shouldn't come like every. I know they have like different teams, but make one multiplayer thing and update that thing for many years, and then you make one with a campaign.
Yeah, they should make it as, I don't know, Fortnite or not FIFA, but now it's already one game and just.
Yeah, but the thing is like I don't know how it works, but from the thing I understand is that Call of Duty is divided in three things. You have Warzone, that is kind of like the battle royale thing that is free. Then you have the main games, that is like the campaign with a multiplayer thing, and that multiplayer thing is different from Warzone, that is the battle royale.
Yeah,
it's more like classic multiplayer from Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I think they should like just try to see like the campaign. I don't know how many people like to play the campaign of Call of Duty, but if it is something really that important,
I mean, I think people say the last good campaign was Black Ops or something like that.
Yeah, but like Modern Warfare 2 and the first one of like this reboot had like pretty decent reviews. Remember there was that video around of like that moment in Amsterdam that it looks super real and things like that.
That was Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah.
I thought it was this one.
No, I think it was the last one. So I don't know. Like they look a little bit the same to me, these games. Actually, the last Call of Duty that I played was Black Ops 1 on the PS3. So
if you make a game every year, there's no way that
it's impossible.
Okay. What else? I don't know anything about the Silent Hill thing. Oh, you talk.
Silent Hill thing. What? Let me put the video. Last year we had like a streaming from Konami that it was called Silent Hill Transmission, and it is this new comeback that we have from Konami, where they are like bringing back Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid, also the remaster of Suikoden. I think it's a remaster from the first two games.
Yeah.
So I think like the one that kinda got the most or the more attention was the Silent Hill streaming, because they announced a bunch of projects. The first thing was the long rumored Silent Hill 2 remake, developed by Bluebird team. That one we saw a trailer. I personally really like the trailer. I think it's a well-made trailer, but we don't know how the game will end. So let's see. Then they announced a movie that is based on the Silent Hill 2 story, but it's directed by the guy that made the first movie. That I think the first movie, it has its flaws and everything, but it's a good movie. It's okay. Fun.
The best, maybe, or one of the best, at least top 2, top 3.
Yeah.
Movies about games.
Yeah, I really like it. Then they announced a game from Annapurna that is called Silent Hill Downfall, or Downfall, not Downfall like the old one. And then they announced this thing that is called Silent Hill Ascension. When I saw it, like, I didn't put much attention. I think it was already, and when I saw it, I thought like this is already unnecessary, because they announced at that time that it was a multiplayer thing, and it was going to be something like that. So what is this thing? This thing came out like a few weeks ago, and it's like a streaming series that is similar to games like Until Dawn and things like that, The Quarry, those kind of games that are more like quick time events, and you need to take decisions to see which characters survive and things like that. That they are pretty fun, but when they are made like that, in a conventional way, single player game that you have fun and that's it. This is a streaming series that it has episodes that last around 7 to 8 minutes, and they come out like kinda every day. I don't know. I don't know how. I didn't watch one. I just saw the stuff, trailers and things like that. What you do is like you have the episode, you have a chat in the next to the screen, and it has a lot of microtransactions and things like that. You need to buy points to vote, and you can vote for what kind of path the character will take. You have microtransactions to buy stickers.
Kind of like the screenshot that of the show that you passed me.
Yeah.
Looks like a Japanese show.
Yeah.
And it's full of things.
Yeah. And like also they have problems with the chat, because people were like commenting all the time, and the chat started to get lag or something like that. So it was kind of like glitching. So there was like a comment that say Kojima, Kami, my tummy, and things. and that got stuck in the thing in the chat, and it was so weird. So I think I don't know. It became clear that this thing was just a cash grab, and it's like, for me, it's really sad that the first project that comes out of Silent Hill in like a decade is this trash.
Yeah, I read the news. Silent Hill game disables chat after too many posts about camp. Not one, too many.
Yeah. And apparently, I don't know if that was true, but now if you wanted to make comments and things like that, you need to pay. So it's not like to be honest, I prefer the Pachinko Silent Hill than this thing.
I mean, it's obvious if you let the chat open, it's gonna be racist comments, sexist comments.
Yeah, and also like the Silent Hill fan base.
Comment. Like, it's obvious.
Yeah, but I don't know, like, it looks bad, to be honest. It looks kind of bad, the stuff, but everything is.
We already know the name of the episode. No, it's too much.
We can put like the dots just to to not have the Kami part. But yeah, like it is kind of sad, to be honest, what Konami is doing with the series. I think the intentions are bad. I don't know. I don't have any hope anymore for any Silent Hill project, to be honest. I don't hate Bluebird Team as many people do. I don't think they are good making horror games. They are kinda mediocre, to be honest. The only one I like is the only one I play, that is Observer. But it was just like a visual thing. And it was nice because it had like the actor from Blade Runner. So it was a good thing, but that's it. It's not a game that I would say is perfect or anything like that. So I don't know what to expect from this.
Yeah. The same as Metal Gear.
Yeah. And then we
Talking
have...
about Kojima.
Yeah, this one we can just mention really fast.
Yeah, mention it.
It has been 4 years of Death Stranding. It was kind of crazy when I saw 4 years already.
I just want to try something. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe. I want to see if it shines down there.
So we can
with the
animation
YouTube thing.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 years of
yeah, my tummy.
4 years of Death Stranding. So moving to the next. That's all. Yeah. Moving to the next thing. Mass Effect news. They
a smaller news than the last one.
Yeah, they show another teaser. They just a character walking, and that's it. And we have a date announcement that is really nice because it's coming in 2029. So, no.
I don't know. Gonna come before that.
It could be that far away. It's like 6 years. So, with how it takes nowadays for like developing games, it could be, but I don't know.
Next one.
The Games Award nominees. So there is six candidates, nominees.
Yeah, I think so. But it's gonna be announced. They are gonna be announced.
Yeah,
next week
on Monday. So your predictions?
for Game of the Year only.
It's only you need to pick 6 games of the ones that came out this year.
I mean, it's gonna be Alan Wake 2, Final Fantasy 16, Starfield, Resident Evil 4, Spider-Man, and the 6th one,
Baldur's Gate, you say?
Baldur's Gate.
And no Zelda.
Oh, Zelda, yeah.
No, for me, Starfield won't make it.
They are gonna put one Xbox game.
No.
They are gonna.
Yeah, I think if it is about the scores, Hi-Fi Rush is more entitled to to be there than Starfield. If it is about the impact, but Starfield didn't make also. It had like that moment of
maybe I'm thinking maybe they remove Resident Evil.
Yeah, I think
just to put a Xbox game.
Yeah.
Not because I think it's better, just.
Since Resident Evil was such a fantastic game, to be honest. But yeah, I think yeah, I think like the top 3 will be Zelda, Alan Wake, and Baldur's Gate. Those are the top 3. The winner, it seems to be Baldur's Gate. I would love to see Alan Wake to win, because I think it is very special as a game. We don't know yet because we didn't play it, but everything that I read, it just seems to be just like the best game that Remedy put out. But Baldur's Gate deserved it too, so I don't know.
Yeah, we have really good games here. So.
I don't think Zelda should win, like. Yeah, but it's the same for Spider-Man. I think they are both games in their own way.
Those two, they don't.
Yeah, maybe some like Final Fantasy 16. I mean,
to be honest, Final Fantasy 16 is a step below those.
Yeah, I think
just
like
a step, not like.
Yeah, I think like with Final Fantasy 16, like I think it deserves. It has, I don't know, great voice acting. It has great music. It has some of the best game moments that I play in recent memory, like with the icons and all that stuff. It had very good moments. It has also moments that maybe weren't like well received, but I think it deserves to be there. It's not a game I will take away.
It deserves to be there, but not win.
No,
but I think it can win other awards.
Yeah, at least in performance and that stuff. Ben Starr already won on the Golden Joystick Award.
I have the list here. Maybe we can talk about them now. Okay, let's start. These are the winner of the Golden Joystick Awards. Best Storytelling, Baldur's Gate 3. Maybe I agree, maybe not. But depends. It really has some really nice.
But we don't know if Final Fantasy 16 was there, no? We just see the results.
No, I can see the nominees too. It wasn't there. Best Storytelling was Baldur's Gate 3, the Cosmic Will Sisterhood, Armored Core 6, a Storytelling, I don't know. Oxenfree 2, Paranormal Side, and Star Wars, I don't know. Not Alan Wake, nothing. I don't know who made the nominations.
Yeah, but I think Alan Wake came a little bit too late, maybe.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Still playing award, No Man's Sky. The best Starfield. Best Visual Design, Baldur's Gate 3.
That, I don't know. I like more Final Fantasy, but yeah. They are both beautiful games, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, those screenshots of my character, the last armors that I got, were quite cool.
Yeah.
Studio of the Year, Larian Studios. I think they deserve it. Maybe. Best Game Expansion, Cyberpunk. Best Indie Game, Sea of Stars. Best VR Game, Horizon Call of the Mountain. Best Multiplayer Game, Mortal Kombat 1.
That should have been Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think that both are really good fighting games. So.
Yeah,
but maybe
but for me, I think Street Fighter was kind of more over the top in many things.
Yeah, but we didn't play.
No, I just tried a little bit of Street Fighter 6, and I really like how it look and everything. But yeah.
Best Audio, Final Fantasy 16.
That, for example, I don't know about Alan Wake 2 there, but yeah, Alan Wake 2 could be also a big winner in.
What other game we talk about that has like a really good?
Returnal. Horizon.
I can't. It's another game. I
Tun-
think about another game.
Tunic.
No. It doesn't matter. Best game trailer, Cyberpunk.
That I don't know.
Best streaming game, Valorant. Best game community, Baldur's Gate 3. Best gaming hardware, PlayStation VR 2. Breakthrough Award, Cocoon. Critics' Choice Award, Alan Wake 2. Best lead performer, Ben Starr on Final Fantasy 16. Best supporting performer, Neil Newborn, Astarion in Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't play with Astarion, so I didn't hear him much. So.
Yeah, I play with him and I like it.
Nintendo Game of the Year, Tears of the Kingdom, of course.
This is the part it gets weird for me. Like for me,
yeah.
Finish.
PC Game of the Year, Baldur's Gate 3. Xbox Game of the Year, Starfield. PlayStation Game of the Year, Resident Evil 4. Most Wanted Game, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Y Ultimate Game of the Year, that is less important than the not Ultimate Game of the Year, Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, I think the only part that is weird is best PlayStation game. I don't know why.
No, not only best PlayStation, best PC, and best Xbox game. All
But-
those categories has games that are in other.
No, but for example, best Nintendo game, they pick Zelda. I think, of course, that is the best Nintendo game coming out this year. Best PC game, Baldur's Gate 3 was first on PC. Best Xbox game is Starfield. I think it makes sense. But best PlayStation game, the only two choices, I think it was or Spider-Man 2 or Final Fantasy 16. Resident Evil 4 was a multi-platform game.
But like I said, the other two also have games that are on PlayStation 2.
Yeah. But I mean like the winner.
Well, we don't know. It doesn't doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 is on everything.
Yeah, it's on everything.
Well, why it was nominated for best PlayStation game?
I don't know if it is that it has the biggest community there,
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter.
or it was more play on PlayStation or something like that. Yeah, man, that's it.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's always a little bit weird the categories for these things, Games Awards and the Golden Awards. But let's see on Monday how everything goes with the nominees. Yeah.
No.
We close with these two things and then we go to the game, or you want to?
I mean, what do you wanna do?
No, I think I put just PC versus console. The Final Fantasy thing, I don't think it matters, but the PC versus console. Lately I've been looking at a lot of things for PC and other stuff. And it's something that I already knew, but I think the simplicity of playing on console sometimes is so much better, I think, at this point. Of course, the PC is a multitasking thing that you will use it for many other things. In my case, I use it for music and other stuff. But I had the feeling that when you are buying a PC, you kind of need to look at it as something that it might last a little bit longer, or it will be useful from here to, I don't know, 3-4 years. And instead with the console, it's like you buy the console, that's it. unless the console breaks or we have a change of generation, then like a Slim or Pro is something that if you want it, you want it. If you don't, you don't.
It's option.
But I just had that realization of how simple just for games. Of course, like with PC games, other things are great too, no? But I think it has like that situation in where like nowadays PC have very demanding games. Like for example, Alan Wake 2 or Cyberpunk. They really depend on these upscalers and things like that to run well, even in like the best hardware, because otherwise, if you don't use those things, the games run at like 20 frames, 30. It's kind of, I don't know, weird.
Yeah, I think that before, when you build yourself a PC or buy whatever, the games before tends to require less. So with the best parts that you can get, you could run everything easily for a long time.
Yeah.
And now the games, even with the best, like the best GPU, the best
CPU, everything.
CPU, the 200,000 of RAM, whatever,
they don't
are
run.
like there.
Like I was looking a video.
If you wanna play it with 4K HDR, ray tracing at the max.
Yeah, mostly the problem is the ray tracing, and not every ray tracing. Is this new ray tracing that Alan Wake and Cyberpunk are like abusing? It's not using; they are abusing it, because that is like the demanding thing in these games. So. Like I saw someone that say that they were using a 4090, that is the most expensive GPU from Nvidia, and they were like running the game at 900p in resolution, and then they upscale it to 4K, and of course it looks really good and everything, but they can't even run in native resolutions anymore on PC. So I don't know. It's kind of weird because when you are, I don't know if like if it makes much difference. Maybe for us that we are so used to console, but maybe you had PC before and you build yourself a PC. I never did. It's the first time I'm about to do that. But for me, I'm used to console. Maybe I see a game running in native 4K or upscale 4K, and I would say, wow, no, it looks the same. Yeah.
I mean, to me, you can have both, of course, you have the money, but having a console is, at the end, is way cheaper.
Yeah.
At least if you build like a not that top tier PC, like you are building a really high end almost. Not the max, but
no, not the max, but
like 8 out of 10. Like
yeah, it's a good PC.
Yeah. But if you make a shittier PC, maybe you can play, of course, Alan Wake 2 at max setting, but you can probably play like medium to low settings.
Yeah.
But that defeats kind of the purpose of having a PC and playing the games on Ultra. No?
Yeah.
At that point, you can just buy a console. It's gonna be the same.
Yeah, and sometimes it's
maybe better.
Yeah, maybe better because sometimes you get more stable experience with the console. They are better optimized and things like that.
And the thing with PC is that, of course, if you don't care and you're okay with it, you can pirate everything.
Yeah, that's the bonus.
We are not saying to pirate games, no, but you can do it.
Yeah, if you want.
Or in that sense, it's gonna be cheaper, maybe.
Yeah,
you just pay for Game Pass.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just that. How, of course, again, PC, I think if you give to the PC many uses, then is where it's worth more. Like in my case, I don't see it just as a gaming thing. I think I need to do a lot of things with this, with the podcast, with my music.
Yeah, but you don't need a 380.
No.
Those things are. Oh, mom, I need a 390 for with my home.
No, of course, like I see it as a good opportunity to play on PC because I had one gaming PC one time that it wasn't mine. I borrowed it from a friend because my friend was living in my house. He didn't use it, and it was at the time, I don't know. It wasn't a high-end PC. It was already a little bit old, but it was good enough. Not playing games in ultra, but maybe medium to high settings and things like that. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. Now, of course, I wanted to play more like games. Like I wanted to have the experience of play Cyberpunk or Alan Wake the way they are intended in some way.
Yeah, I don't know if that intended. It's not that.
No, like it's the explanation that they gave. Like I was watching a video of one of the developers from Remedy, and like there is some kind of thought about, behind the artistic design that requires that high fidelity.
Yeah, but like we talked when the trailer came out, like I say, in 1080 looks okay on YouTube. And yeah, in 4K in YouTube looks better, but it's not that much different. I mean, yeah, if you have the two images there and you see the difference, but saying that the intended view of the creator is this and the other one no, is like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess
it looks a little bit better, but it doesn't take anything from the view of the creator.
Like I think Alan Wake, it is a very visually striking game from like everything I saw, the trailers and things like that. I didn't want to see much because I don't want to get spoiled. But it seems like the implementation of path tracing and all those things are like in an intentional way to produce like this kind of insane lightning.
Yeah, but it's not gonna. It's gonna change the game or the view. Like if it's from ultra to medium setting, if you want more ray of light or the reflection is a little bit better.
No, of course, and also like if these games were just intended to be played in match settings, they wouldn't be on console because console can't do any path tracing or anything like that.
Yeah, or they just do it from console and they just reduce or lower the expectative.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was what he said, but
or if they view this, they just wouldn't put low and medium setting. Like if you don't have this max setting, you can't play.
Yeah. But yeah.
I mean, that's what I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. But let's see how it is Alan Wake soon. Well, let's go to the game.
The game?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the first game that we received for review on Keymailer.
How is it called?
Called 3 Minutes to 8 from Chaos Monger Studio. I'm not sure if it was made by one developer, I think, and plus the voice acting and all that. I'm not sure. It's a adventure point and click. You play with mouse, you can play with console too game. The graphics is kind of like a pixel art, but with the background it's like a 3D let's say, voxel and a look style.
Yeah.
It looks nice. I think the outside when you are on the street looks a little bit better than the inside of the building.
It has like neon lights and all that stuff.
Yeah, it has like lighting effects. That way, like that part is 3D. The character look like a pixel. And it's like the story is, without spoiling much, it's like a loop of 20, 20, 28 minutes, 26, something like that. That always, before 3 minutes to 8, your character dies. I mean, it's not a spoiler, this is how the game works. And every time you, for example, every time you enter a room, 1 minute pass. Like you can stay in a room for 10 minutes in real life, but no time is gonna pass until you leave the room. Then 1 minute. So then you can enter different room 20 something times. The game's kinda like the character wakes up, doesn't know what happened. You feel that something weird's happening. You have different paths that you can progress those paths until you reach one ending. You have like 10 endings, I think, and each ending is different. And in each path, to progress a path, you need to do certain things. For example, speaking with somebody, or if you know that this thing happened, you can tell other things to these people, or you can get this item. And so you need to do specific things to finish each path. But it's a little bit confusing because usually in point and click games, like, I don't know, Monkey Island, Broken Sword, whatever, Eponia, it's more like a one story, no? Like you start the game and you finish it. But this one is like a really, it's a really small map, a few characters. There's not much combination of items like in those games. And in those games, what you do is like talk with everybody, try every item everywhere, try to combine every item when you are stuck. But in this game, it's not that you have difficult puzzles or whatever. It's like maybe you don't know what to do because everybody says the same things.
Like it is
because
not.
it's a loop. It's a loop, no?
Yeah.
So you die and you start again. When you start again, you can keep one item from the last time until you reach a point that you can have all the items that you had before.
It will be kind of like a roguelike thing.
I mean, no, because the only thing that is repetitive is that
The process of dying. Yeah.
New procedural thing. It's like, that's I guess what I read. Some people complain about the game is like a little bit too repetitive for what it is. Like I said, because in a point and click game, you progress the story. In this game, doesn't have much story progression. I guess that's the biggest flaw, but it's not that it's a bad game. It's a small adventure game. It's okay. It's not great. It's not super bad.
How long does it
The art
take?
is decently. I think for doing all the paths, a few hours. I mean, I spent the first almost 2 hours without finishing any paths because I kept repeating the loop without progressing much. Or maybe you can progress a little bit in each path in a way.
So
And I just got stuck and then I complete, I think,
so like when you are in the loop, it could happen that you reset the loop, but you never progress in any of the paths that you have available.
Yeah,
So
that's the thing. Can in the game they tell you at a certain point, they advise you to take notes on paper, but that kind of sucks. Like, I don't want to get a note and paper to keep a track of the thing that I need to do. I think that they could put some kind of log or checklist as an option, maybe.
Yeah, kind of like Deathloop. That Deathloop have the same mechanic that if you die or like if you repeat the loop and if you are not like doing certain things, you won't progress and you will keep repeating the thing. But at least it has a log where you can check your progression and things like that.
Yeah. But also the thing is, because Deathloop is like a shooting game, the loop is more fun.
Yeah.
Here it's like you start again and you speak with the character and they kind of speak. It's not that they speak slowly because you can click and complete the text, no, and pass to the next one. But it takes like a second for each window of text to appear.
Does it have the voice
acting?
acting?
It's slow. You can do tick, 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 click, 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 and skip everything.
Does it have voice acting or nothing?
Yeah, it has voice acting. Like nothing special. Anything is correct.
Yeah.
I mean, each ending, I'm not gonna say, but I think kind of remind me a little bit of the story of the game, like Black Mirror, no? Kind of some sci-fi weird thing. But yeah, I mean, I think it's on Steam. Is €15. It's not expensive. But I don't know, you need to really like a point and click, and maybe if you like point and click game, you're gonna be a little bit disappointed, like I say, because the story is not very. That's my thinking. Like I play, like I say, I play Luponia, I play Broken Sword, I play Monkey Island, a few other.
Would you recommend to buy it now or to wait for a deal?
It was released on October 23rd.
It was just, it's new.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would recommend to play now or wait. If you like the art style, maybe. That art style remind me of that pixel game that never got released. That we talked in one episode last night. I mean, way tuned down also because I guess the budget and the people working in the game is in last night seems like a bigger budget.
It has kind of like the same vibes but not the same quality.
Yeah.
And what score will you give to the game?
On our score, I would say I will give it maybe a B or C, I don't know. Between those, I wanted to play it a little more, maybe. But yeah, I mean, like I say, it's not a horrible game. It's not a great game. I mean, I understand if you're a solo developer, maybe. I don't know. Again, like I say, I'm not sure if it's one developer. That's the case among studio. But it's not easy to make, no, a game by your own or a small team that is a hit. There are not that many. I mean, you can count them with your fingers. You can Stardew Valley, Undertale, Vampire Survivors, Omori, maybe, I don't know, a few.
Omori has been like also in developing for like 6 years or something like that.
Yeah, that's I don't know how long it took to make this game, but yeah, it's not easy. So I understand that. I'm not gonna say it's.
Yeah, you need to be more forgiving with these kind of games.
Yeah, of course. It's not a super big studio making. But yeah, if you like what you see and you like point and click, you can try it. Also, if it's in Steam, you have refund. So
you can try it for.
You can try it. Play for, I think you have up to 2 hours. The first loop is gonna take you maybe like 20-30 minutes. So you can play a few loops, and if you don't like it, fine. But if you like it, good. I don't know.
Yeah. Man, it was the first game to be sent to us for a review, so we are really happy with that. Let's hope we can get another one soon.
Yeah. Please.
Then
Send me games in my time.
well,
That can be a type. Games in my time.
games in my tummy. Indie games in my tummy.
Hey, indie games, AAA, AA.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think that's everything. Do we have something else?
No, we don't have anything else. I just want to say that you only played 3 hours of Nier Replicant and you're a pussy for not keep playing it. And going back to Final Fantasy 14. So you own our non-existent public.
Yeah,
You own
I play.
Replicant.
I play 3 hours. I like the games.
Don't talk about it. Talk about it when you finish.
Did you finish Final Fantasy 13 too?
Oh, that's why I'm not talking about it.
I thought you finished it already.
No, I am almost. I play like 65% of the game.
Do you like
But
it?
I'm gonna finish it quick.
Do you like it more than the other?
Yeah. I think, I mean, without talking much about it, I think it's better than the base 13. It has less characters,
Yeah.
of course. You only play with 2, but you have them all. And I think like that Noel guy and the villain that kind of look cool. Kind of like a Kingdom Hearts style.
Yeah, they are
Character.
very Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Again, it's better than the normal. I don't know Lightning Return. I'm gonna play it after this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really think that for the next episode, maybe in 2 weeks, 3, 1, we don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I should have finished 13.2.
And Lightning.
I hope Lightning Return. And you play between Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy 14. You finish Replicant. You can finish it.
It's long. It's not a short game. It's like 30 to 40 hours.
Yeah, it depends. But let's say
30 at least.
but you can play 30 hours of a game in 3 weeks or 2.
No, yeah.
You don't need to play 100 hours.
No.
Of 14.
I actually like. I don't think I will start Shadowbringers now right away. So I'm just about to finish like the post patch quest of Stormblood, and after that I think I will just sit to try to.
If you play 2 hours per day in 2 weeks, you finish.
Nah, yeah, I will try to play more. I think it's just the first part that is a little bit slow. After that first part,
like I told you, the first part is, like you say, it's a little bit slow and boring. But then you start to go into different, like, to towns, and you have more change of gameplay.
Yeah.
And you don't need to do every side quest, but
No. When I ask you about the side quests, was more like if I am missing something by not doing them, or if it is like a big story content there that is worth playing.
I mean, the thing about Nier is that have some side quests that are nice. So, not what you do in the story, in the side quests. But I don't know. You have one quest that is giving, I think, on delivering letter from an old lady. It's like a letter from a lover or something like that live in another town, something like that. It's just a nice story. Or one guy that asks you to search for his dog. Those kind of things that is like a wholesome or sad or what you do is not, maybe it's not fun, or just walking on a place and
Yeah,
kill some
man.
monster to get some money.
Yeah, it's the same as what happened with Final Fantasy 16 and that stuff. It has like nice
But yeah,
stories.
I would say that like those Nier have more quests like the one in 16 that you find the girl
The girl.
that you think is a pet.
The one with the dog is also kind of what wolf dog. I don't know what it was. You remember that one?
Which one?
The one that is like a father and a son that they send you to check like a wolf or something like that, and then the wolf attack them in the house and it eats them.
In 16?
Yeah.
Like a wolf, like a monster.
Yeah, like a monster.
Yeah, I remember that. The kid is an asshole at the end.
Yeah, that one.
You save him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say Replicant has more that style of quest.
No, yeah, then I will do them. But yeah,
In your time.
in your time.
Replicant in my time.
Well, see you everyone in probably 2 weeks from now. Or if we have more things to talk about in 1 week, 1 week.
Or if we don't have to.
Yeah. Probably 2. Because in 2 weeks I probably will have just started playing Alan Wake, so I can make a preview at least.
Not. Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye.